I should probably put the shades back on. Oh man, oh man. How's it going? How is it going? I hope you're having a great one. Hope you're having a good day. It's a Sunday, so let's do a Sunday fun day sort of thing. What are we doing with this? What are we doing with this here? It's not like there's something to talk about related to the Killstream, right? Yeah, I suppose we'll talk about that. It's not like the Killstream is in danger of getting deplatformed off of DLive. No danger at all. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? All right, let me crack open this beer and get some energy here. Here we go. Okay, yeah. DLive, right? The home of the Killstream. But for how long? Frying fish. Try to forget that E-slabs exist. Yeah. That's a good way to go. Good way to go. E-slabs, man. It's so disappointing, isn't it? Even these small guys, small fries on YouTube, well, they're small, and they're much bigger than me. Much bigger channels, much bigger presence. But they are an absolute joke, an absolute dumpster fire. At least when you come to me, you know you're getting quality. You know you're getting quality content. Quality content. Those are great things, right? The two things. The two things I bring here. Quality content and cigars. The three pillars. The three pillars of the MrDeadman DT channel. If I were to stream in front of a trailer in a trailer park, no one would. It'd be like they would expect it. They would expect it. Oh, okay, finally, MrDeadman's out of his garage and actually outside in the trailer park that we all know he lives in. When you come to me, you know what you're getting. Anyway, let's I guess let's listen to this clip someone sent me in the Discord. If you haven't been following what happened on Friday, September 11th, 2020, the Killstream had, I think his name is Patrick Little. I believe that's his name. And the guy has some interesting opinions. Some opinions that would get you kicked off of YouTube. And opinions that were uttered, that were expressed, that I'm pretty sure are going to get him kicked off of DLive. These were opinions that, back in the day, that Ethan Ralph would entertain. We all know that to be true. We all know that to be true. But what's happening now is he's clearly disavowing on Twitter. I guess he's worried. I guess he's worried about his lemons. Let's go look. Let's go take a listen here. Let's go take a look. Let me know if the music's too loud. I think Patrick was Fed posting. That's what people speculate. That's what people speculate. These guys are connected with feds, right? The far right, if you believe in that ethno stuff or whatever, dude, that's Fed bait. That's Fed bait anymore. Now, will the Fed start infiltrating Antifa and start messing with those Marxists? That'd be great. That'd be dreamy. Do that. Do that. I got a new screen. I got a new setup for this. There we go. Really encouraging shots now. $3 for shots. Is it grifting if you're getting me drunk? Is it grifting if you're getting me drunk on a Sunday? Okay. You like the TNA? Don't like the TNA? Let me know. I do the TNA for y'all. I'm still going strong in my NoFap challenge. Master of my domain. Vosh is a Fed 100%. Here we go. Ready? Vosh is a freaking liar. He's not a commie. He's a wannabe commie. He likes his money too much to be a commie. Oh, I wanted to talk about the Amazing Atheist too, because he's also bred to. He's also a commie, anti-capitalist. But yet that motherfucker likes making money left and right. You can't say you're anti-capitalist and also be a capitalist. It makes no sense, right? But, you know, expecting reason, expecting logic for someone who shoves a banana up his ass is, well, you're going to the wrong person. I want to smoke another cigar, but they get pricey, guys. They get pricey. Okay. Man, this music is cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Ethan during this live stream allows a guest to insult Israel and Jews with conspiracy theories. This is only disavowed hours later. This video contains problematic speech and statements that some viewers may find offensive. I don't care about that. All right, I'll kill this.
Go ahead and talk to the audience real quick. Tell them where to find you if you want to, or just, you know, say farewell.
So I'm just saying farewell. Try and keep myself to 30 seconds here. Anyone, when AIPAC at his next meeting can fly a 35-foot-long blimp that says AIPAC rapes kids, Epstein rapes kids.
Well, that's true. Epstein does.
Kids, Israeli government rapes kids to control your government. Anyone can do that. There were 2 years where I was one of like 3 people protesting AIPAC. So, you know, if they have another meeting again, and you know Israel was behind 9/11 and these pedophile rings and all these murders of
Ethan Ralph is having a problem with it. He's having a problem.
The military and electoral leadership, elected leadership in this country, you know, we can let them know, hey, you know.
Wait a second. When Patrick Little's saying this stuff, doesn't he look like he's smiling? Like he clearly is smiling, but like he's holding back laughter. Let's go back just a bit. Let's go back just a little bit more. It looks like he's holding back laughter.
Anyone can do that. There were 2 years where I was one of like 3 people protesting AIPAC. So, you know, if they have another meeting again, and you know Israel was behind 9/11 and these pedophile rings and all these murders of the military and electoral leadership, elected leadership in this country, you know, we can let them know, hey, you know, we can legitimately say with signs, we want to do more than take your aid away. We want revenge. You got any towers laying around you don't need?
Please come back. Please come back.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you calling in. You have a good one.
Stay away from Ryder trucks.
Stay away.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Dawson, thank you as well, sir. I'm going to talk to you real quick.
I gotta hang up.
Yeah, go ahead and hang up if you'd like.
I don't know if you had callers or what before I go.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I'm not going to bring them
All
on.
right,
We got to
cool.
cover this
See ya.
Disney segment. Thank you, man.
Shaft them.
Okay. I put it back on the screen here so you guys can read this. There's some reading involved. Don't you love that? King of Pole was stream sniping, and the following are edited segments from that video. I was asked to stream snipe the Killstream. I thought Phantom Organization was doing that just fine. I don't want to kill my channel with that. I mean, yeah, sure, I get more viewers, I suppose, but people would just be expecting me to do that all the time. I can't do that all the time. If anything, what I might do is just put it in the corner and have it where it's just being directed to me on my audio channel. And if anything of relevance comes up, I'll hop on, I'll make a full screen, something like that. I could do something like that. Okay. That way it doesn't take over the content. It's just there. It's kind of like it's just a check, just checking in. Okay. It's kind of like a health meter in a video game, or health meter like in Resident Evil. I'm just going to have it there in the lower corner. Oh, let's see what's going on. Because, I know you guys really love my horror movie reviews.
It's been over 2 years since you've been on this program, sir. How have you been?
Oh, you had to kick the guest to get some dude on.
Pretty good.
All right. Well, what are you working on right now? By the way, we mentioned you came up randomly in a super chat, and Ryan, I guess, happened to be talking to you, conversing with you on Skype.
I saw him.
Phantom Organization is in jail? For what? For what? Is it illegal to be a furry in Norway? Or something, wherever he lives?
I'm calling Skype. I said I can bring him in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been mostly reviewing Michael Collins Piper and Ryan Dawson materials over the last.
Is he
few
doing
years
an interview with another? Like, did you just
and I've made a
another guest
Wikipedia
just come in?
using the open source media
So his
wiki.
guest just got slid out, but for another guest.
Yeah,
that just
I've
happened?
just been a bookworm and a documentary worm. I've transcribed a lot of Ryan Dawson stuff, and I kind of am trying to take the stuff
there you
so
go.
it's
How about
not
that? Is that
in
better?
a watch a 5-hour video format for people to be able to enter in whatever.
Yeah, I might have to get another cigar for this. Man.
A doorway into the whole Israel being behind 9/11 and the John F. Kennedy assassination, kind of just trying to give people more entry points. So I don't know if you've ever been on.
How about that?
Wikipedia
Is that better or
looking
way
up
too
steam
loud?
locomotives and
Oh, God. King of Pole's audio is like piercing me.
before you know it, you're looking at
Okay. hold on.
diesel engines for
Let me turn this
diesel
down.
Sure.
diesel locomotives.
Yes,
So you're kind
endless
of just you're kind of able just to
Okay.
jump around and
I don't know
click on
this
the blue
dude. I
word.
don't even know who this
Ryan
fucking
always
guest
says,
is.
Turn the who's blue.
Okay.
So
All right. We're good.
in the
Cool.
picture,
Thanks,
so
chat.
the hyperlinks are blue. Follow the blue.
So
And the
Ralph
blue is
essentially
blue.
just snuck on a second guest to interrupt his
I
own
was
guest.
gonna say, so I guess
And what about that, man? That's show etiquette right there. Guys, I know grifting is bad, but these cigars get expensive. I mean, if you guys could send something my way, please. Now I'm begging. Now I feel like a beggar. I feel like a beggar. No, actually, what I could do something pretty cool. It's besides shots. And actually, this costs me money. It's not even grifting. It's the opposite of grifting. These books right here, I'll be handing out. Okay. For any, I guess $3. $3 super chat. Bam. So it's the cost of shipping. So there you go. If you're interested in that, boom. See, it's the opposite of grifting, guys. It's like a net zero is what I'm going over here. Net zero. Anyway.
I'm trying to think. Maybe it was last year I saw you. It wasn't even last year. Maybe it was earlier this year. I don't remember.
I like how
but I
Ralph
know
never
you were-
introduces
well, no, of course you
any
came on
guest
the
that
show a
comes
couple
on. Like, I don't know
times.
who the fuck
Yeah.
Ryan.
Right? Because I have no idea who this person is. You're supposed to introduce. If you have a horrible memory like myself and you can't remember names very well, you just say, who are you and what do you do? And, you just go with that. Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Ryan
Interview with
Dodson
us, and he
is.
came on
I don't know
and
who the
did
fuck this guy is that Ralph's
shit
making a
show
big
that we
deal
had
about.
during that
He
summer
talked to
as
like
well.
He
years
had a
ago.
prophetic sign.
He
on
doesn't
the
give like
blimp that
any
predicted the
background for
Epstein
anybody who's
affair.
out of like
Yeah,
I don't know
and,
anything
I
about
guess
these
what I was
fucking
getting
people.
into,
Like who are they?
like, as
Why are
Ryan
they
mentioned,
why are they
you're
important?
well
Do
known
they have
for your
YouTube channels?
public
Are they like
activism, I guess. I
journalists
don't
or
wanna
do
say
they
stunts,
write? Do they
but,
have blogs? Who are they?
Attention getting events and I haven't seen you do those in a lot. Was that a conscious
He's alt hype.
decision
I thought
to change
so Ryan
the
Dawson's
style of your
alt hype.
activism?
That's Ryan. That's alt hype.
I just realized my camera was off, but yeah, I got put in the hospital once, got attacked by Antifa a few times, had police officers pretty much tell me that I couldn't
Like
press charges.
it's mind-boggling that us, myself, and you guys in chat are like, I think that's all hype. I think it's this guy. Like we don't even know because Ralph has no concept of introduction or explanation into who these people are that he's talking to. Like there's no fucking prep work to let us know the context of what's going on. So you'll never know who the fuck it is. That Ryan Dawson isn't alt hype now. Like who fucking knows, dude? Alt hype is Falk. I don't know who the fuck that is either.
The FBI is now trying to get it appealed through some Soros tier.
That's like another fucking issue I have with his fucking show. Like I'm not even like talking shit about his fat ass, sociopathic ass on the air. It's just like criticizing his show itself. Who the fuck is Ryan Dawson return?
Like apartment in the Bay Area.
Okay, like look at this. He has Ryan Dawson returns.
This time last
then he has, he has.
I had no way to
Twitch bans Leafy,
from getting rammed
which
into from
that was gonna happen because Twitch shakes hands on YouTube. But what? Like, why do you care? What does that have to do with you? You don't know shit about Leafy. You don't even know probably any.
That's the same reason why I didn't talk about Leafy, because I know nothing about Leafy other than he's some edgy kid. He's not a kid. He's like, what, 22? And he got banned on Twitch. We knew that was going to happen. It's just a matter of time. I mean, you make fun of Pokimane, you get kicked off YouTube. You go on Twitch. You make fun of Pokimane, another Twitch thoughts. Of course you're going to get kicked off. And you can't say, oh, man, my first offense. Dude, you know what you did. Come on, man. Come on. If you're going to be an edgelord, don't cry about being an edgelord afterwards. And not even really being edgy. You're just making fun of snowflakes. Like, my next stream, I just might make fun of Pokimane just because of the reaction she might give me. And that would be great. Oh, that would be so lovely.
Any of the beef between Keemstar and Leafy that existed. Anything other than maybe like what iDubbbz made his video. Like, you probably don't know shit about it. You probably don't even know that H3H3 is still doing dumb shit with Keemstar and Leafy.
Immigration court hearings.
What is the Weekender?
So yeah,
like,
my
what is
speech
that?
was slurred. I was
so fucking stupid, dude.
Almost $100,000 in debt from trying to maintain a normal lifestyle and not having an income. So yeah, it was a no-win situation with continuing that way, and also. I was starting to let the financial.
How is it clickbait if like you don't get any of it? Like never mind, dude. Whatever. I don't know how long his shows go for, but this is.
I was pretty much.
Readjust your mic, Ralph.
Exhausted from doing my touring.
Sorry, guys. Another train's coming.
I had a very short fuse, and so people would counter signal me, and I would not approach it in a very level-headed manner, and so. I figured while I was getting debts paid off, I would study materials, and that's what I've been up to. And I've got quite the media wiki, which is the open source software on a lamp stack that Wikipedia uses. And so I wish I had had this when I was out doing that activism, because now I can say, instead of me saying, hey, look at this tablet while I Google the information for you.
Okay, so far this is boring, right? Like, what? This is boring. This is boring to me. It's boring to y'all. I don't even know what new joke to say that hasn't been said before. I mean, look at what Ethan Ralph is wearing. Is he trying to go for the Chris Chan thing? Is he really trying to go for that? I wonder what his opinions are of Sonic, of Sonic's colors, the color of his arms.
I can say, go to my website and put in a keyword. So, yeah, that's long.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because
somebody's called me. One of my friends called me. On my thing, and I guess he's watching the show, and he's worried that Ralph's going to flag me down. I don't think I'm going to get flagged down.
We've been in communication.
Channel's had a hard time getting flagged down.
It's all Patrick's business.
I should be okay.
Yeah, I know for sure this channel's not getting flagged. Nobody even knows about this channel. It's great. It's like it would literally be a speakeasy. I mean, technically, I guess YouTube has policies against harassment and bullying. I mean, what I do is not harassment and bullying. I'm just punching up at bigger channels, just calling them out on stuff. That's not harassment and bullying. That's called breaking the news on bullshit.
say nothing, but people like see all right.
It's transformative.
I've definitely had it brought up on the show.
I got writing up here, you know. So, we're talking over it. We're criticizing the show. It's transformative.
Well. Like probably all of us have. I think that's happened. All of us have been censored, and they've gone after payment processors. And
I'm gonna go turn off my fan real quick. Sure. I'm getting a hurricane wind in my face. 1 second.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
The cop phone.
Okay, let me read some
Cop phone.
Flatland Chicken Rancher gifted a
He's probably talking to a Fed. Is it working? Are they taking the bait? Do you have more accounts to follow?
Subscription, very kind of you. Vote little, win big. Big Dick Rick Savage. I might have to.
Did he stop him to read super chat? Oh shit, dude.
Jalasso says.
Like Joe Rogan never does this shit. Like you think these guys would learn from like Joe Rogan, his podcast? Like he never does this shit.
He's back, by the way.
No stopping interviewing. He doesn't have people interject. No, he engages his fucking people.
You would think they know how to be a host, right? But they don't. They don't know how to be a host at all.
Jalasso says Patrick Little. He makes fun of your earbuds. That's what he does there. Flatland Chicken Rancher says Discord link.
I can become Ralph Tevin. That could be a possibility if I had the time and the effort. And if I could not. I mean, I saw what happened to P.O. He did like 2 weeks of this shit, and he wanted to put a fucking gun in his mouth.
I didn't know Patrick Little was just going to drop by.
Maybe if I made money doing this. Have I talked to PPP lately? No, I was.
Look at that. Look at that. So he has a guest on the show, but Patrick Little comes by. Oh, Patrick Little is such a bigger guest. You're going to squeeze him in, you know? I mean, what would I do, right? I usually host horror authors on the Horror Talk Radio. So let's say I have a guest on, and someone like Brian Keene or Stephen King or someone like that wants to come on. I'd be like, no, man, I'm already talking to somebody. Like you're going to have to wait your turn. You're going to have to wait your turn. If anything, hey, shit, that stuff would be even better. Be like, what? What? Stephen King was put in place by some guy who wore shades. You have to wait your turn. Nah. Like you have your guests. Talk to your guests. Talk to your callers. Do your thing. Some other guy comes in and steals the show. What? Why? Now your guest feels like he's less than. Like what's the point? What's the point of you even being there? Come on now.
I was in like a 2-hour, 3-hour call with Goblinson yesterday.
Can we get like
we were talking about a lot of random shit.
Destiny
he just came back
in here too.
And then we started talking about video games and stuff. But I just kind of talked to him about like some of the shit that was going on.
Yeah,
that was about it. You know? I talked to Matt Jarbo and
Destiny's going on. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about what happened with Destiny?
Proud and Wild Smile and Dispatch and those guys probably like at least once a day about random shit too. That has nothing to do with Ralph. Ever since the Ralph shit, like we.
Did he say Discord partnership? He means Twitch partnership.
It's weird that Ralph brought all the people that never got really along together to work out their differences, and now we just all chill.
But I don't think they've officially.
He's been playing Witcher 3 on his Switch. Last time I talked to him in Fire Emblem. I think now he's playing like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and he's been working a lot. Like he's been really busy at work. So. But I don't. I mean, you can ask Goblinson on Twitter. I'm sure he'll tell you what he's playing.
Abosh people and liberals and all that stuff were going after him. He wrote this.
I don't know if he will, but I've been trying to tell Matt for me and him to do a streaming series on his show, $3 Theater, to talk about video games and movies. But he doesn't. He's really invested in his Boulder stream thing. So and I know Goblinson asked to do a show with him as well, and he said no.
Okay, this is. If you're tuning in now, I'm waiting to see something else in this video about Ethan Ralph possibly getting banned from DLive, okay? Is the Killstream in jeopardy? Is it in trouble? Is it going to get banned from DLive? Is that what's going to happen here? He had a guest that said some pretty problematic things about the tribe, about things you can't say on YouTube, things you can't say on definitely on DLive, right? Right? So King of Pole's talking. So this is like King of Pole sniped the Killstream. Okay? So I'm watching that. I'm watching that part. By the way, spread the link out if you can. That way people know that I'm streaming. That helps out a lot. And Sub if you haven't already, man. That lets me know that you like this content and you want more of it. Otherwise, I guess I'll just follow the next. I mean, that's the thing, right? That's honestly what that's about. That's honestly what that's about. Anyway.
Invested in
against that.
wanting to watch Ralph burn.
Point.
I'm looking at his channel.
I don't know if that's
going to
happen, Virgil. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
But what Worski said is absolutely true, and that's the same information that I saw.
Yeah, no problem, Pillow.
And it was him. I guess he was in a Discord or something, and he said that they had contacted him and said they were going.
Yeah, he's really really down to earth behind. I get, you know, like I know he's
Twitch told
got a sound mind. Oh, fair. So he's really
right. So
I was
maybe
kicked
there's
off
been
Twitch in
when
like
Godwinson
24
and PvP
hours.
approached me, I was not down at all
For
doing any interviews or talking with them in
Did
voice chat. And the first thing Godwinson said to me was, you know, Brian, this is all WWE wrestling. You know, we're just gonna choke slam you through a table.
No, I was just gonna say
it's all gonna be, you know, just all be WWE. It's all fake.
Doing well.
None of this is real. And I was
good.
like, oh, okay.
Last time we had him on,
You know,
he was a little
just nonchalant. I was like, oh, okay, that's
I
fine.
remember that. I remember you being on the.
Yeah, King of Pole's an idiot. I don't know too much about King of Pole's lore. I know that he requested dick pics or something. I have no idea about that. And an idiot can be right at times. Look at Andy Worski. He's borderline retarded, but he was definitely right. He was definitely right compared to Dick Masterson.
Show last time.
No, it was a
a
personal
little
problem.
amped
Just
up,
random
I'd
shit.
say.
You know, he was
Yeah,
just catching up with everybody. He's been working for like a
but
month
he
and
looks
playing video
good, he
games.
looks calm now. I hope we can have him on again sometime. I really do.
I agree with that. All right, let's keep going here. A couple super chats. K-Hole.
Oh, more
says,
super
Good
chats.
to hear P. Little. Cheers from Sacramento. D's Joker says, how's the blimp, Patrick? If you want to answer that, you can. Drippy George says, Ryan, good call on Antifa guys, murder/suicide. Shouting at Cloud says,
Holy shit! Why does YouTube have to? What is the difference between Top Chat and Live Chat?
Yes. I mainly
I
say
don't
that
know. I
because
don't
I gotta
talk to
go to
Jim.
bed
Fuck
soon.
Jim.
You wanna talk to
Questions.
By the way, speaking of Jim, speaking of Mr. Mediker, if you saw that video of well, I could talk about the trailer or I could show it to you. Do you know what I'm talking about? Probably not. There's this trailer floating around that I'm pretty sure is fake. I'm pretty sure it's 100% fake. I'm pretty sure it is 100% fake. Let's see if I can get it for you guys. If you haven't,
Mediker. How have you been? There's been so many interesting things happening lately. Oh, dude! What's the matter? You can already see where this is going. It's been a long time coming. It's been too long coming. That's right. It's finally happening. This is the ballad of Ethan Ralph. Buckle up, boys. Here we go. We're going balls deep.
but that is fake. That is complete fake. That is fake right there. Was it made by Mediker at all? Just made by a hardcore fan, a nut writer, someone who's really trying to get him going on it. This is fake. This is fake. And that pisses me off. Well, it would if I hadn't already just kind of written Jim off anyway. It's well done, right? That's how you know it's not real.
I want to talk to him, but I gotta go to bed.
Lord Eric.
Apparently everybody's
It's
convinced
too
that Ralph is gonna
it's too well done to be Jim.
so we'll see.
So now let's watch Chris Chan talk to Bibble and hear King of Pole talk over him.
On the DLive, or the Discord. I got a link in the description.
So we might have a recorded interview for the kill stream, but we're trying to make it happen. And I actually called.
Is that what it is? The top chat's just filtered chat?
To say, hey, let's do it too. To give her
Just listen to mine and so she can repeat
Oh,
it.
yeah, Nick. I saw you called, man. I'm sorry.
Nobody else ever talked to this woman.
Yeah, what's
Ryan.
up? What's up, man? I'm so sorry.
This is Killstream exclusive. What are you saying? You have to hear it here.
What's this photo? Let me see.
All right. Speaking of Nick, I don't know if you saw about Nick Ricada. Probably not. Probably a whole different kind of Nick. But I don't know if you got this. But PPP wanted to challenge Dick Masterson on the Nick Ricada streams. Nick Ricada, he was willing to host. He was willing to host that debate between Dick and PPP. But guess who's not man enough to face against just a virgin? Just a fat Canadian virgin. Well, Dick Masterson, the Chad, the Alpha. He's too afraid. He's too afraid to face off against PPP.
But that Ralph, his ass is done. And then there might be some validity to this because yesterday, Ralph decided to start deleting his channel that he posted the revenge porn on, the Punished Ralph. And I think maybe his Instagram, but I'm not sure.
Whenever Black Pigeon speaks, he should get on brand new tube since DLive doesn't work for us in Japan.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you your email too after the show.
Actually,
just do that.
And
I don't know what he wanted. I didn't even know he knew me, but whatever.
For him to watch the show,
Shamino, only schizophrenics. And
he watches through Entropy,
and people with no lives can follow
Entropy,
tournaments. No, I wouldn't say so. I think on realistically, Shamo, it's pretty easy to follow if you because Ralph makes everything very public. He's just retarded. So you have to read between the lines.
You can use the Entropy link to watch the show via there. So yeah.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I go to church.
Big Dick Rick Savage says, "Has Pat ever heard the Mr. Bond? Excuse me, Mr.
Yes, I love it when he changes into a tomato. When Dick gets so mad, he gets red in the face like that. Oh, and people say that really Andy Worski lost that debate against Dick. In a way, he did. He folded at the end, but he got blood out of him. He got him to go red in the face. He did. And that was great. You can't abort the retort. Jealous of Ralph's looks. Yeah, his cosplay. His Christian cosplay. Yes. I'm jelly. I'm totally jealous. Look at that. Like,
yes, I have. And,
why would you wear that?
Well,
I wouldn't even buy that polo
talk
shirt.
About this at some point. A few refrains into the song, or a few minutes, and he starts talking about Anders Breivik, and I'm going to defer to Ryan Dawson here. Because I'm going to
disavow anything that he did, by the way. I just want to put that.
Oh, is this the guy that was the school shooter he brought on air? Is this the school shooter advocate that he brought on air he's talking about?
I had mentioned Anders Breivik as a cautionary tale of being friends with JIDF trolls on Facebook. Now,
JIDF trolls.
Aware of the JQ.
Is this like 2008? 4chan poll? Like 2009 4chan poll?
Counter jihad.
I haven't seen people post about watching for JIDF shit since like
people.
Yeah, this is Fed posting shit, man.
Now
8chan's poll or in prior to that like 4chan's original poll. Like what?
Breivik had some very curious bank transactions coming from right near Epstein Island, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, is he saying Breivik was a pedophile?
And so I did know Anders Breivik on Facebook, not in person. We never met.
That's right. I forgot about this.
I mean, knowing someone who later on, did some bad stuff. I mean, that doesn't really make you a bad guy, does it? I mean, it depends how close you are, right?
How are you friends with a guy on Facebook who wanted to mass kill everyone in bomb?
So Anders Breivik was a big fan. I started talking.
Yeah, that's a bad look. Being friends with a school shooter. Oh, God damn it.
The machine
about
guy.
Displacement of native populations and it being something universal.
I would never say. By the way, I was friends on Facebook with Breivik.
Mass replacement, mass migration, what I call minoritization. And I was talking about.
There's Ralph with his fucking hand in his hand.
I thought I was the first one to discover racial realism.
This like cultured man look.
With all normie inputs put together, that there's such a thing as an endangered species type of thing being applied to humanity or groups of humanity.
Is he talking about what Breivik believes?
Cultures have finite numbers of people, and when the people are gone, the culture's gone. And so I pretty much, without knowing that it was the term being tossed around white genocide, came up with something in 2006 or 7. And Breivik got a hold of it, and I was posting to Pam Geller's wall because I thought, the outpost.
For somebody who claims they never met Breivik, but they were Facebook friends with him, you have a great story to tell with him.
I figured, they were facing a population replacement. I thought it was the other way around. I thought that Arabs were trying to take their land. I was a Fox News watcher and all that. And so Breivik, he sent me, fan messages. He said he really liked my writings. I got into a debate with Antifa on a United Against Fascism, some Facebook page, and I was debating quite a few people at a time. They took issue with me using the word indigenous to describe Europeans in Europe. And so he kept on telling me via message that he was writing something that I would read someday. And I thought, oh, very well. Okay. And we were kind of doing the Viktor Orban nationalism type thing, the, Deutschland schafft sich ab. I'm fluent in German. I was also talking with some.
So right now, Ethan Ralph looks like he's tweeting. He's getting ready his disavow tweet. You're like, yeah, I don't support anything this guy's saying, which is weird because back in the day on YouTube, Ethan wouldn't have any problem with this stuff.
I'm sure.
German nationalists and, kind of. I guess it's what evolved into the
Ralph,
AfD.
please interject.
And so
there's a lot of fucking
camp. I deleted my
a lot of fucking red flags just throwing all over your stream.
Almost a year.
You just had one mass shooter sympathizer on air. This guy's getting pretty goddamn close to being a fucking mass Breivik sympathizer, for fuck's sake. He fucking killed like 96 kids at a camp because he thought they were too liberal.
So he was going by his first and his
Just
middle
save
name
the
on
white
Facebook.
race. Holy fucking
Oh my! In the way he's saying it, oh god, this is an op. This has to be an op.
But it was actually Anders Behring Breivik. And so I didn't know until this last year, but it looks like he was developed into an asset of the Mossad.
What the fuck is...
How is that even possible? What? Oh god, dude! Like, interject. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. Say something. Be like, this is too insane. What do you mean by that? Do you have receipts to back that up? What are you talking about? You sound like Randbot right now.
Ryan could go into the weapons training in Eastern Europe. Him figuring
Breivik
out
is
how
a
to build
Mossad
these,
agent. Dude, this guy's clearly glowing. Come on, Ralph. This dude's on some shit right now.
Red Ice last month.
Yeah, I haven't had time to watch that again, but
did he just where did he get that? I didn't realize the last month that Breivik was a fucking
nationalist community and people in patriotic communities and people that are against mass immigration for saying that I saw all the trademarks of Mossad asset development all over Brendan Tarrant from his 2 weeks in the area of Israel.
There's that connection too. People say that he's a Mossad agent. Okay, whatever. I mean, what? Where do you get this vid? Whose channel? I got my sources. No, VHS archive. There you go, right there.
Kidding me?
From basically his manifesto looked like the without advocating violence, the type of stuff that
Ralph,
counter jihad.
There's a lot of questions that need to be asked. You need to interrupt this man.
You've been making Ralph look worried.
Yeah, no shit.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
okay.
Ryan
It's
Dawson.
okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's going pretty hard about reading a lot of manifestos of mass shooters.
It's not okay, Ralph. It's not okay. The guy is... Yeah, you should be asking questions. I agree with King of Pole on this one. Damn.
To being Facebook friends with mass shooters. They're secretly Mossad and he's hanging out with them.
Or change the conversation. Talk about Columbine of all things. Jesus Christ, change the conversation. Shift it.
Groups in the Middle East, they will find anyone that's unhappy about anything, and instead of them achieving the ends that would, help their religious sect or their ethnic group or their
he's fucked up. Look at him. He's like scratching his head. His brain's fucked right now. He doesn't remember what half the shit this guy just said.
Kurds or whatever. And what they do is they co-opt it. And they get you to
but where's the evidence, dude? Okay, Ralph, stop him. Just shut him up for a second. Be like, look, back up, right? You just said Brevik was your friend on Facebook. Now you're telling me stories of you hanging out with Brevik, and then you're realizing, now you're deflecting and saying Brevik is a Mossad agent, and you had no idea. Like, there's a lot, and then you're reading manifestos of other mass shooters that you also have on your Facebook group. Like, what do you, dude? You're running around and joining like Antifa places to argue with them directly and fascist group. And unironically, you're talking, speaking German. Come on.
Ministries the day after,
come on, dude.
They decided to withhold it from Israel.
It's all based. Just let it ride.
In his bank account out of nowhere through some mysterious.
He's worried. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to get out of this. He doesn't know what to say. He got these people. See, for a while now, I thought the Killstream was going to try to go left. I did. I think you did too, right? The influence of faith. They want to be more mainstream. So what is this? What is this? This is like going super far red pill to the point to where you're glowing. You're glowing. This is not a good look. But what happened with this is that Ethan is trying to save his brand, save his channel by completely disavowing and looking like he's cucking to DLive. He wants to keep his money. See, the Killstream base loves this stuff, right? I mean, that's what I think. The Killstream core audience, the people who don't care about faith, the people who are still riding on the Killstream wave, those guys, they love this shit. Okay? They love it. They eat it up. They just want someone to talk about this stuff, no matter how much they glow in the dark.
Serious bank in the Caribbean, Southern County International, and guess who set that up?
Yeah, and so
Epstein.
There were
Where's this Epstein shit? Why do people keep trying to make Brevik and these mass shooters pedo Mossad agents? Like, this is like, this is pure schizo posting, like live on the air. You know, we had Brevik, mass shooters, Fed posting, what else? I wish I had a bingo card. Fuck, I need to make one now.
What Jews or Israel were about, and I don't mean all Jews, I mean the Jews that run things.
Jewish supremacists.
Yeah.
Okay, well now we're talking about the Jews running the world.
Common theme. You got to have that. If it's not gonna be a Killstream episode. It's not gonna be a classic, legendary Killstream episode without the JQ. You got to have the JQ in there.
Apple Tree was able to duplicate
I don't know,
the source
GB, if
code
I'll have
for
time.
Facebook, which I'm sure Zuckerberg
my
just
kids
gave him
gone for the
Unity
weekend,
200 or
and
whatever.
I had a wonderful date with my wife.
So
and
there
stuff,
we
and
were
just
at a
relaxing.
URL that appeared to be Facebook's until you looked at the
watch the
certificate.
show,
And
I saw when we were
chatting on
struggling,
Facebook
so
Messenger,
I took the time to kick on the laptop. I'm just sitting on my couch with the laptop with South Park on.
And just saying, look at what we can do. And I said,
I'll try to
cool.
stream snipe
so
tomorrow
like
if people set up problems. I know T-Clips and them did.
Ahmadinejad was at the UN speaking in New York. He was giving a conference at a nearby lobby in a hotel or a conference room. He rented something like that. And so I got a random tip, and I got to be,
with my wife's boyfriend.
How's he getting these tips? How's he connected like this? Ask him these questions. Hey, are you not a Fed? You sound like a Fed. You know?
This would just leave you with my wife's boyfriend.
Now wait a minute, hold on.
Trying to say that you have seen.
There we get the interjection.
By the way, Fuentes fans, I've seen some Fuentes people tweeting at me and stuff like that. And again, this guest is here.
Yeah, right.
So if you call somebody out, of course they're welcome to call them. You know.
Thanks, buddy. I'll take the advice.
Fuentes is also a fake. Fuentes is not the face of any sort of white race. Fuentes is a in the closet homosexual Mexican who is LARPing and grifting hard. I told my wife about that. She's like, "What? So you're making fun of him for being gay?" My wife is obviously, as it typically tends to happen, definitely more liberal than me. I was like, no, it's not about him being gay. It's about him preaching to the choir about traditional lifestyles in being gay, secretly gay, in the closet, like hiding it, pretending like it doesn't exist. If anything, he should just come out in the open, embrace it, be like a Milo. Just be like a Milo Yiannopoulos. My wife hates it when I talk politics. She does.
Ask about the Arizona pool
Let's
parties.
try to keep it focused if we can.
Okay, so the point I'm making is I was friendly to Israel, thinking that they were friendly to Western nations, which is definitely.
Ralph has yet to push back on anything this dude has said, by the way. I just want to make that clear for you guys. He hasn't pushed back on...
Because he doesn't even know about anything he said. I mean, I barely don't know. I don't know much about anything he said, but because it doesn't make any sense. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
On the fact that this dude was friends with...
I don't know much about what he's talking about, and I'd be asking questions like, what? This sounds absurd. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why? What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah.
Claims that he was friends with Breivik, mass shooter who killed 97 children with a machine gun who were just camping because they were too liberal enough and bombed a building.
When he was running to be governor, I got to meet Marco Rubio like 5 times.
And his deflection is he was a Mossad agent.
Of the
and then he's a friend with another guy, Brendan Terrence, on Facebook.
At the University of Florida, and of course,
yeah, definitely not a good look if they're your friends.
Of course, I was an evangelical Christian at the time. I was learning Hebrew and had plans to learn Greek. That's how I was speaking Hebrew to the Jew in front of Twitter when they were holding the signs.
We're getting real close to Reed Siege posting, Virgil. I mean, like that's what we're getting close to.
You scratch Israel's back, and hopefully they get you on camera raping a kid so they can make you a senator. But if they don't do something like that, they let you. They let you meet all the top goyim. And
okay, this stream got really entertaining. This guy's fantastic. He put Ryan Dawson to shame. He's absolutely crazy. Like this dude is fucking gold.
And stuff like that happened. And if I had been someone as disaffected as Anders Breivik, or if I had,
oh, we're back to his friend Breivik
position, which I don't know if you've seen my videos. I get attacked. I don't attack. Maybe they would have talked me into sitting in front of a shiny new Ryder truck, or hey, here, can you sit in this Ryder truck for the security footage that no one's ever going to see unless.
Wait, are you saying that you were going to help Breivik out if Mossad just approached you, you would have been down with it and sat in the truck with Breivik?
His name is Andre too.
What the fuck,
guys? What do you think of this?
He doesn't recall telling me this when I mentioned it this summer to him. He had told me. In I believe it was June of 2018 or May.
He's like, no, my friend told me, but he won't be involved in this conversation.
I'm not sure if it was him. Maybe it was one of the people around him. But someone told me. I'm pretty sure it was Ryan Dawson. He said, nuke your campaign server, because I had people in there trying to get me to say pro Dylan Roof stuff. I had people in there trying to get me to, after the election was over, trying to get me to praise this what looks like a Mossad developed asset to me guy in New Zealand.
This dude. This dude is like the key, like the typical, the most like hardcore poll poster. Like he's that guy in your poll threads.
Deemed me a proper
thinks that everything is Mossad,
I'm sure
or everything's glowing in the dark, and like his arguments are absolutely fucking batshit. But everyone's like, that actually makes sense. Like they feed him. And he's just been on poll for way too long. Instead, he needs to take a break from 4chan for just a little bit. Holy shit.
Other than that, that's the carrot. Now there's a stick now that.
Now, is this actually going to hurt Ethan Ralph? Is it actually going to hurt the Killstream? It's not going to hurt the fans, right? The base is still going to be there. But is it going to affect his ability to stream on DLive?
But I'm J-Wo.
Oh, now he's got a stick. He just got the carrot.
In Boise, I had a random guy approach me wearing a white Power Wheel shirt, and then he contacted me through my number that had been doxed, saying, hey, I have a lower receiver I made. Can you modify the
Wow.
Dude, no, don't say that on air.
Can you modify the slide for it?
Dude, no.
Pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's some sort of ATF entrapment or something like that. I've had I've been out for walks where just what looked like probably a very high-priced escort asked me to help her with her car when there's nothing wrong with it. And
just high-priced escort.
What? Oh God, he's revealing that he can't be trusted, man. he can't be trusted. Like, Ethan should be asking questions about that. But instead what's happening, which you probably saw from like the reflection of his of his forehead. He's reading the farms. He's reading the kiwi farms. And I'm aware that they have images there, like the glowing, the flashing colored GIFs. So you could, I mean, if you see his face change colors, that's because he's reading kiwi farms. That's what that's about.
Asking to help her with the car. This dude is peak. This dude needs to be on his show, like as a co-host.
I don't mean to get into the things where you can sound like you're over.
Is this guy sober?
I've seen both the carrot and the dog.
When you're talking about disheveled going in Target is something.
Like we need to get the fuck out of this topic right now.
Ziad Al-Jara.
You bring it back to the safe topic of 9/11.
Yeah, he's even.
If they were supposed to talk about 9/11, they're so far from it. They're so far from 9/11. I don't even know what they're talking about anymore. Do you? Do you? Oh, God. They were supposed to talk about 9/11. That's it. Just 9/11. Ah. Man. Good God. He should have interjected sooner than that.
It is 9/11 now. I'm talking about 9/11. So, Ziad Al-Jara was the pilot of Flight 93, and yet
holy fucking shit! He's like, can we just please talk about 9/11? We gotta back the fuck out of this. He's so straight. He's probably thinking he's getting flagged the fuck down tonight. That dude is amazing. I fucking love this guy.
The fact
he's smiling and shit
not
too.
Just a 9/11 hijacker, a 9/11
That's that nervous smile, and he's shaking his head. He's shaking his head. No, 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 no. Help me, help me, help me.
hijacker pilot with
he's mad.
Family in the Israeli intelligence agency that were spying.
Is that dude like low-key fed? Like, is he an FBI? Like, what is going on?
Flag. What are the chances that not just Israelis, but Israeli intelligence operatives had a cousin in Al Qaeda? And none of the airphone calls mention 4 people on Flight 93. They all say 3. And if you look at the transcript,
I don't care, Brian Dawson. I want more of the guy going off about being friends with mass shooters.
Hijackers did not refer to the person
talking about
the
people
plane
trying to
as
get him to
Ziad
make
Al-Jara.
triggers and
They're talking
bombs
about
and like
Al-Qaeda.
fucking make
And
do
so
weird shit.
you
Joining
know the
fascist
hijackers would know
groups.
who's flying the plane. And so Al-Jara
Talking about
known
Fed
was not
shit,
the pilot,
just
probably was not
schizophrenia
even on the
everywhere.
plane.
All right, let's see. Aaron Shadows, you're still here, dude. There's no way we're gonna get to these callers, by the way. But you're lucky that you got in. Go ahead.
You could shift it, man. You're the host. You could shift it right now and be like, hey, let's bring in the callers right now.
I grab some water.
God, I love that
I
dude.
need
That dude
something a
saved
little
the
bit
show,
stronger
boys.
than water right
That
now.
guy
Go
absolutely
ahead,
saved the
yeah.
show. Guaranteed that was probably one of Ralph's best fucking guests
I'll be quick.
in a long time.
I mean,
like,
Did he save the show or did he kill the show?
Ralph fucked up by
I just
letting
wanna
this
remind
guy
people,
continue
this
talking,
might be
and
a
he
bit
did
of
his
a
typical
spicy
I'm not
take, but
listening.
I think
I'm going to
9/11
drone out
did
and put
give
my
us,
hand on my
one
fucking
gem.
face and think I'm
So I don't know
thinking
if
about
everybody
it.
remembers, but
The dude just went off on a tirade of the most insane shit. I want to believe, like, low-key, he might have been, like, a troll trying to tank his show, but I don't know. Like, I'm so on the fence here.
There were like a bunch of like the wrestlers gave
Absolutely
their
fucking
little
Keno.
tributes talking
Pure
about
Keno,
the event.
boys.
And then Stephanie McMahon comes on and says that, you know what? My family endured a lot during our steroid trial, and now America will endure plenty on 9/11 or some shit like that.
I remember that. Yeah, it was very toned down. But they were the first, because everybody was afraid to do everything. Like, people don't realize how
That's pretty much disappeared from history, by the way, Bibble. That episode.
big.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, how big that was, because
she was
all the
pretty
mass
young.
gatherings. All
Dude,
the
how is it that
fucking
Ralph got
football,
back-to-back
everything
two
was,
mass,
like,
like, mass
canceled.
shooters
They
sympathizers?
canceled everything because they thought.
And
they
this
were
one
gonna
was even
open it up.
better because he was
Thing
like
is,
crazy,
the
and
day
he's
before
actually saying he was
SmackDown,
friends
on
with
that
Revic
Wednesday,
and what was
another
it?
flight was
The other
grounded,
fucking fucking mass shooter. What was that guy's name? Tanner?
10 people
Turner?
got arrested, 9 of them were
And then his deflection immediately when he realized he said too much was to say they're all Mossad agents. And it's all fucking crazy schizo posting.
I went through
KOP, stop talking. I want to hear him. I want to hear him.
this with such autistic levels of detail. If you go to memoryhole.info and
here we go. He's talking
transcript,
again.
War is always by deception. Everything that Ryan Dawson is talking about here, the name is spelling correct and all that, unless there are triple exclamation points in front of it, meaning I'm not sure how to spell it. All of this, you can just go to memoryhole.info and search all the contents of the Empire en Masse, including all of the articles referenced, the PNAC papers, and
all documented. Everything I'm saying. How many people know that a fifth?
Like, at least Ryan Dawson has someone to feed off of, right? Like the schizo Mossad agent, mass shooter sympathizer, people wanting him to modify triggers and shit. That guy, he can bounce right off of Ryan Dawson, right?
Another pilot.
Ralph is so out of his element. Look at him. Look at his fucking face. He's so scared that DLive is going to take his ass out after this show. He's sweating. Look at his fucking. Look at the glisten on his head. He's fucking sweating.
That's the appropriate stream to be dressed like Chris Chan, like right there. Oh God, you're not gonna be able to get. You're not gonna run away fast enough. Not from this one. Not from this one. Not at all.
The wrong way. It was in the little local media once, and
holy fuck!
I think ABC or something. That was it.
All right, give this guy a fucking like. Give this guy some cocaine or some shit. Like he's sleeping. He's on Ambien. Come on.
In Florida. That seemed to be some kid just stole.
Oh yeah, look at that. Ethan is fast typing away. He's at work here.
The crop duster.
Did DLive staff already contact him and he's trying to tell him it's all right? I'm sorry. Like I didn't realize that he was going to go off the rails.
People were frightened to gather, and I guess Vince McMahon was like, "Whatever, we're doing SmackDown."
What? Not why? Why are we talking about wrestling?
So. This is my first time seeing this. Does Ethan Ruff actually kick Patrick Little off?
I just want to point out, chat, that during that whole tirade of the epicness of the mass shooter sympathizer Pat guy, Ralph has still not pushed back on anything he said. Didn't even ask him a single fucking question.
He doesn't even remember what he said. The words that he used were too big for his brain to process. Like, he doesn't even know. He doesn't know what's happening.
He just left it sitting on the table for everyone to digest.
You're the last caller. Go ahead.
I mean, he might as well just be playing Sonic right now. He could just be doing that. Playing Sonic and Tails or whatever. Okay?
Well, thanks for bringing me in for the 9/11 Bozana stream or whatever. This is fucking nuts. Ryan, you were talking about the what do you call it? The Iraq War or whatever, and the different motivations for getting into
How
that.
is none of these callers coming in and asking Pat to talk more about how he was friends with mass shooters and how they're Mossad agents? Why is nobody talking about that?
King of Pole, stop talking. I kind of wish this without his commentary.
Because they all had
like all the guests are completely okay with that. Those wild statements. No one's.
Well, you know, no, they're not gonna be too worried about that. Pfft. Come on now.
Asking about him being approached, talking about can you modify triggers?
They didn't have him, and if they did, they would have used them. Like Saddam's about to.
I'm curious about the escort. Like, what was the escort wanting? What was that about?
Die. Do you think he's gonna not use his best weapon when he's being invaded? They tried to have a last stand at the Baghdad airport, and they had a Moab dropped on him. He didn't.
And the guy with the hat, the Ryan Dawson, he looks like a character Adam Sandler would play, and he sounds kind of like it. He kind of has he's almost there with the Adam Sandler retard voice.
Have any WMDs?
The fuck is like from the Water Boy. That's what Ryan Dawson looks like. He looks like the Water Boy.
Memoryhole.info.
They even tried to say
know what that
moved him to Syria.
Guy recommended that website.
Judith Miller and her sources.
I'm not going to go to it, but
Richard Pearl.
Maybe someone already knows
if it's Israeli security. No bias there whatsoever. There's no way if you have WMDs.
Okay, don't go to it. All right. I didn't plan on it. I just know he mentioned that was the site that he used. Is it literally a honeypot?
Country is going to accept them when they're seeing you get in
Dawson's Creek
invaded over that.
How do you pre-screen a caller? Like how would you pre-screen somebody wanting to ask Pat a question?
As far as there being U.S. serial numbers, whatever. I mean, I understand that their idea is like, oh well, we
Okay, so he is retarded, just mildly. That's okay.
give him the weapons because we did give Saddam Hussein chlorine
Holy
gas
shit!
and mustard
So is that
gas
dude
when
like
they were at
legit
war
a
with
Fed
Iran.
poster? Like, is he
But the
real?
US
Like,
not
is that
going
what he
to have
does? Is he
serial
trying to like
numbers
trip
on
up Ralph
anything.
here?
They're gonna give
What
to
the fuck
another
is going on
country
then?
illegally, right?
I think Dawson sounds definitely more legit than the Patrick Little guy. The Patrick Little, or whoever that guy is, complete Fed.
Not that stupid.
What?
They do that for small arms. You'll find serial numbers. So a lot of the chain coming out of Bulgaria from Purple Shovel and Romania, the small arms fired to ISIS does have serial numbers on it, and some of the tow missiles and things. But WMDs, he didn't have any, and they knew it. That's why they had to lie about it. If they knew there was some there,
Why are we
they
talking
would have
about
evidence
this? Like,
for
why
it.
are we talking about the
They never had
WMD
evidence
shit
for
in
WMDs.
Bush administration?
Because they're King of Pole. I mean, shit. It's not. Come on, they're supposed to be doing a 9/11 thing. Now they're actually on topic. Now they're talking about what they're supposed to talk about.
So they had to go on and
done
on
and over
about
with.
cartoon
we've
mobile weapons
way done and
labs
over with.
and
This is
accident-
King of Pole. Now you're being retarded. Now you're the one being retarded. They're supposed to be talking about 9/11 stuff. They're talking about 9/11 stuff.
irrelevant.
And
Who
VX
cares?
gas and so on, and saying he was trying to reconstitute a nuclear program by buying.
I don't know. It's not like he
uranium
fucking
from
uses the
here
thing
from
majority of the
DRC.
time. Look at him. He's
It
completely
was all
lost.
sloppy too.
Is
This
he falling
wasn't that
asleep?
Professionally done.
Is he
There's
sleep?
a lot
Look,
of
is his
CNN
eyes closed?
involved
Chat.
in this. The
Chat.
thing is, they knew the U.S. media wasn't going to
Hold
argue
on.
with.
King of Pole's voice kind of sounds like mine a little bit. All right, one moment.
Or question it at all.
What?
Because they never.
Oh, his
did
eyes are open.
anything that
He's
involved
just so
Israel.
fat.
They bent over
He's just
backwards
so
making
fat.
excuses for it. This country.
He's so
stole
fucking
nuclear
fat that it looked
weapons
like
from
his
the United
eyes were
States
fucking
and got
closed
away
'cause he
with
was
it. They got
looking
the balls to do anything. 'Cause there doesn't seem to be a line. I swear Netanyahu could get on stage and eat a baby, and they would blame the baby and call him a human shield or whatever. There's nothing they could do that would get us to move. They were spying on the U.S. as recently as last year.
Like
with the
pure
stingrays
DSP
on
shit.
the
Like
White
DSP
House
will lean
phone.
back on his chair
And Trump's
sometimes
like,
during
"Oh,
his
well."
streams. Like when he's playing shit like
Sure,
Fire
that
Emblem,
maybe
like
was
really
a
long,
Holocaust denier or
like
something.
diatribe
Yeah, he's falling asleep.
games. He'll fall asleep
I just wanted to
mid-stream
throw in here real
and then
quick,
wake
I'll keep
himself
this one
up.
short because I can be long-winded.
We're gonna start talking about that event.
Oh, I will leave it open.
No,
No.
I-
God damn it, no.
If he falls
No,
asleep.
I'm not talking about that.
Go ahead.
Search the transcripts over his documentaries. Even 911 response.
This is
systems
amazing.
speaking of 9/11.
If you guys want to call
Converse
in
and
at any point in
reporting,
time,
Carbine,
I have a
things
Discord
at
link at the
Epstein,
bottom. Just go in the
Ehud
waiting
Barak,
channel, and I'll
other
eventually
people
pull you
on
in.
Unit 8200
By the
as
way,
well.
it's in the
All
in the
that
description.
Foundation gave money to it.
Yeah, so we're talking about the shit sandwich of all shit sandwiches of Israeli spy tech at all levels. Whether you're hurt and they
This
want
guy
to
goes pretty
interfere with
deep on this,
emergency response,
this
or
Israeli
if,
conspiracy shit.
You know, one of their useful idiots or one of their actual agents provocateurs is doing something, they'll know about it in real time if the dime is being dropped. And just like with 9/11, they will interfere in the fusion hubs. They'll interfere in emergency response systems. They will interfere. They will make sure that the payload for Israel gets to the target. And,
what is it?
Yeah, you have no idea. Well, Ryan does, but Fash the Nation has also done stuff on Unit 8200.
Fash the Nation.
Who's the they? I mean,
this
ask
is
that
questions,
the
even,
right
Ralph.
stuff thing? Isn't that
your
like
iPhone,
Richard
your
Spencer?
Android is, if they want it to be a recording device, even something that passively, if you're targeted,
But Fash the
can be
Nation didn't
scooping
find
up
that out,
everything
dude. I
that
mean,
is set or seen within the range of the lens or the audio.
White
device
hats and
under
black
that
hats
thing.
talk about that
We
shit
are
all the time
talking
at
about
like
the
hacking
most evil
conventions.
people on Earth.
You know,
Ethan, interject. You got to ask some questions, man. What is he talking about? Come on, man. He's going too deep.
Being
That's
able
not
to stop
even a
911
big
calls,
unknown
stop
thing.
emergency responses, know when people are onto their useful idiots, track you everywhere you go. I mean,
They do that regardless. Like, you ever like had a conversation with someone and your phone sitting next to you about like wanting to buy a game or something, and then suddenly your Facebook account or your Instagram account, one of your social media accounts pops up with an ad offering that game for you on Amazon for a cheap price. And that happens. They already do that. They already do that. This is fucking
from
stupid.
The intro to the book and expanded on it with other information from other sources, including Ryan Dawson, as well as other things. If you go to memoryhole.info, key players in understanding the John F. Kennedy assassination.
What?
Oh, this has already been recorded. I guess you say I'm stream sniping. I'm just reacting at this point. Just reacting. This is leftovers, right? The stream had already happened.
It's all there. Israel did it.
Israel killed John F. Kennedy, boys.
They
did everything. They fucking did.
Well, did they? Did they not? Who killed JFK? Do you know, King of Pole? Who killed him? Why? Oh, I'm sure. Let's see. JFK wanted out of the war. People wanted the war to continue to make money. Who wanted the war to continue to make money? Well, I mean, I can think of a few people. I mean, not by name.
Did everything.
Get rid of their nukes, and then Mordecai Benunu, the whistleblower, was honey trapped and in prison. And the guys that helped catch him were Robert Maxwell, Glenn Maxwell's father, and Ari Ben Menashe, the same people that ran the pedophile ring with Epstein.
Ralph doesn't question.
Yeah, look at that. Ralph isn't even listening. Ralph is not even listening to anything.
Any of this.
Just software for the FBI and blah blah blah.
The John F. Kennedy assassination, Ralph. Israel did it. So I have to assume that you agree with him because you don't say a word. Look at you. You're fucking typing on. Oh, there's a Kiwi Farms light. Who saw it? Who saw the blue light?
This show, the Killstream, could be a lot better if all he did was pay attention. Get off Kiwi Farms, not because it's destroying your life, because it's killing your show, man. Like, the fact that your guests don't ask, I would love it for a guest on the Killstream to ask Ethan Ralph to repeat what they said back to him, right? Just someone. I don't know how this could reach out to any future guests. Maybe Destiny. That'd be great. Can y'all reach out to Destiny? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. But Destiny just needs to say some stuff and just ask Ethan, hey, can you tell me what I said? Can you repeat what I said back to me? Can you do that? Can you? I will give you a limit if you can do that.
I saw it. Who saw it? Let me check his thread. Hold on. I saw.
Oh, speaking of Zidane, did you see that Dick Masterson was blown out by Zidane? Dick Masterson was blown out of the water by Zidane. He was.
Saw blue light. I saw blue light.
But this is kind of fucking spicy here.
Not...
but I think
we're getting into territory that gets you in trouble.
I think we were still, honestly, I think what we had on this show was still on the okay side. And
listen, okay, so Ralph's getting contacted by DLive staff. That's what he heard. He listened to him. Saying we're on the spicy side. He thinks he's okay.
Though, for coming on the show.
Yeah, DLive's telling him to stop.
And I'm the host, and I only speak for me. But
listen, he's trying to save it.
Is this gonna kill his show? Look! He's telling him to shut down. He's telling him that he has to shut it down.
Holy shit!
He likes to copy other people's shirts.
I'm so glad I restreamed tonight. Just for that. I wasn't even gonna do this. This is amazing.
He has to end it. Oh. If we go to DLive right now, is this show in trouble? Is it in trouble? Let's find out. Let's go take a look together, guys and ladies. I think
live on Saturday and on Sunday for the final. So Saturday it's gonna be the and a finals $1,000 prize pool. As
no one cares. Flag the restreams of the 9/11 show so the retort does not get aborted. Oh ho! Let's look at this here. They have a little flagging campaign going on here. Base Nibba flag the restreams of the 9/11 show so the retort does not get aborted. Oh, what's this link for? What's that link?
I don't know anything
I
about
guess
these
what I was
fucking
getting
people.
into,
Like, who are they?
like, as
Where are
Ryan
they?
was-
That's the VHS archives. That's what I was looking at. So it looks like it's still up. It's still going on right now. Okay. That's fine for now. But they're in damage control. They are.
Ryan Dawson here on 9/11. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Holy fuck! DLive shutting. Yeah, he has to kick him off. DLive. He was the whole time he was typing. He was dealing with DLive staff, so they did contact him.
I really appreciate being able to do a show, back-to-back 9/11 shows, and you know,
he's in trouble. Oh man. Oh boy, what happens now? What happens now? What do y'all think is going to happen? Do you think the retort is going to be aborted? While it would be interesting to see, I don't think so. He's going to ride the line. I think right now we're going to see Ethan Ralph with some DSP luck. He's not going to get aborted from this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he will be. Explain about Zidane? Oh, I can explain. I think I might have saved the image too. Let me see if I can find that image here. Let's see, is this it? No, that's not it. I don't know if I saved it. I might have not have saved it. But it's easy to find. Oh. Here it is. Let's go bigger. You probably can't read that. You can't read that gibberish. So you all know that Dick Masterson's been defending Cuties. Netflix Cuties is fine, according to Diddler Dax. At this point, I'm pretty much convinced that if you are a pedo enabler, a pedo defender, you yourself, by proxy, are a pedo at this point. I'm not playing games with that. Okay? LA-based comedian Dick Masterson said that, he compared it to dance moms. And someone said, again, you said dance moms. You can move the goalposts if you want, but dance moms are exactly what I just described. LA-based comedian Dick Masterson doubles down. Dance moms, putting your kid in dance class and being overly excited about it. Once again, I don't have to say anything. I just have to read Zidane's tweet. Zidane says, There's a difference between putting your kid in dance class and letting them film them naked for a movie. I don't think moms are for this at all. I even have staunch super lefties that I know calling this movie gross. LA-based comedian Dick Masterson, the person who has a teacher as a girlfriend, a teacher that should not be a teacher, says gross is not child porn. Zidane responds with, they filmed their naked parts for the movie. They wanted to define it as an artsy French film. It's not. It's disgusting. It's child porn disguised as art, so they could try to normalize it. If you had an 8-year-old daughter, would you allow her to be filmed naked for a movie? Zidane is not part of the Gunt Guard. Zidane is never coming back, Ethan Ralph. Zidane's not a dickhead either. Zidane is done with this shit. Zidane got out at the right time. And this music got good at the right time too. Guys, it's great. The Killstream is probably going to get aborted. Or being too Killstream. He's going to pivot ultra left now. He's going to have to. Mr. Vicker's been quiet because he sent some information to the authorities. And we're just waiting to see what happens there. I think in a couple weeks we'll see what happens. Zidane is Gunt Guard? No. Zidane is not Gunt Guard. Zidane is not Gunt Guard at all. I do not believe that. I want to see proof that Zidane is Gunt Guard. Current form Gunt Guard. Is Zidane all about faith? Is he? Oh, Zidane interacts with him? How? He's not on that show. He's not going to be on the Killstream. He's done. He's done. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, okay. Okay. But now he brings himself in for such a nothing compared to what Ethan Ralph has done. Is he okay? Show me a tweet where Zidane is Zidane defending the Gunt. Gunt Guard requires him to defend. Okay. He's been out from the Killstream. He hasn't even been on the Killstream. You guys, your definition of Gunt Guard is kind of interesting. He hasn't been on the Killstream. He's not really friends, right? Oh, Ethan thinks they're friends. They're no longer friends. I don't see that. Jim has been quiet. And Jim used to be internet pals, internet buddies, whatever. That's kind of interesting. But part of my theory on that is that Jim might be done with this too, but he's not willing to disavow. He's not willing to say anything. If Godwinson can get Zidane on the show and talk to him, that'd be interesting. Get silence the gun guarding. Not in the same way Jim's is. Not in the same way. They see the dumpster. They're walking away. But I'm sure, just ask Zidane what he thinks of it. Ask what he thinks of it. I'm curious. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up out now, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all know what to do. Sub, like, all that stuff. Y'all take it easy.